Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday morning breakfast stream. Hello. Let's see if my audio is correct today. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, I guess that works. So I'm not sick anymore, but I still have a very sore throat. So we are going to do our best. So the tea of the day this morning is the Equal Exchange Rooibos tea. It's pretty plain on its own, but I have it with some coconut milk, and I really like it that way. So there we are. I also have my little breakfast bowl. Got some breakfast sausage, some egg whites, and some toast. I believe we have me audio and game audio, and good morning, Mega Terra Nova. Alright. Trying to get my glasses situated. It's been a minute, and I was pretty sick the last time I played, so. Alright. I got this really cute T-Rex shirt when we were in Durham from a little place on the main, kind of just off the main strip called Parlor. It's a, I don't know, cute little ice cream place. Mr. B had the was like a, oh, good morning, Davina. What do you have? I believe it had like a caramel coffee milkshake, and I had the blueberry coconut pie milkshake. They're both very decadent and very good. That's literally what we had for dinner one night. But their like merch game was phenomenal. That's right. And speaking of merch game, we have more murder to investigate. I got my ladies. I guess Vicar. Well, whatever. He can be one.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, that's right. Oops, that was the wrong thing. It's been a minute since I played this. Okay. Oh yeah, look at them footsteps.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Examine the footsteps in depth and spacing. This, excuse me. The spacing between each footstep is short, and the imprint in the deep dirt is a. So yeah, I was gonna say running. Helen was in a hurry.
Anything?
Helen was in a hurry, and she thought she was being followed.
What an amazing device. It must truly be sensitive to the vagaries of the plan. Perhaps when we have a moment later, I can inspect it.
Oh, well, that got Vicar Max all happy. Oh, it's a nanner spank. That is not a phrase I ever thought I would say on the internet. There we go. Self-patching. I think we've seen that before. Alright, I guess we should level up. That does not feel nice. Corrosion. Engineering. Oh, yeah, totally doing engineering. Nice. I feel like a fish out of water. I haven't played this in so long. Okay, there we are. Yeah, I got up to stream last Saturday morning and then suddenly I realized, oh no, this is all bad. The orchards, Purpleberry, Puzzle Hedge, the conservatory, storage warehouse, the hive, the nut hut, and the Grand Colonial. I would venture to guess this entire planet is more or less a nut hut. Pollination swarms in this area. Unauthorized personnel may be killed at their own expense. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put this.
I do believe.
Hi, can we talk?
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Oh, my dear Law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when
This is
engaging
terrifying.
with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with our Puzzle Hedges, trademark maze hunt, and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
I'm not here for a tour. I'm on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you?
Oh, dang. Health inspector office. I didn't think Halcyon had one of those.
For sure there is. The Health and Safety Bureau is board-run and certified. So in Eridanos, all inspectors effectively work for Rizzo's. Well, and other representative member corporations of the board. It turns out, the other board corps get a hearty chuckle out of harassing Rizzo's with regular safety checks. It's really not fair if you think about it. Just because we own less shares on the board than the others doesn't mean we should have to deal with health and safety inspections when the others don't.
Well, in that case, I am most definitely sent by the Health and Safety Office. I hope you like paying fines.
Oh, drat. This distresses me. And I do not like feeling cross. But I do have a few bits on me. Mayhaps this amount will put a smile on your face. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector?
Okay, but what's with, like, the parasite? The overseeing orchardist already told me about Rizzo's relationship with Slug.
Did he now? Well, that sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for Slug in recent months. The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore. See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics.
What exactly is this medical treatment?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure.
I'm looking for Halcyon Helen's footsteps through the orchard.
Well, you are in luck. She passed right by here the other day. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Looks like a serial and a serial killer. Yeah, no, he really does. Also, good morning, Danish. I'm going to try these salted licorice today, so I'm pretty excited. Helen was the spokesperson for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
I'm still very curious about this parasite on his neck because we encountered some like crittery things in the like staff quarters. I think I've heard enough.
Of course.
Tell me about these orchards and tour options. I don't know the brand you mentioned. It's from the eastmost part of Denmark. Well, I guess there's no time like the present. They smell nice. They remind me of a Good and Plenty. They're like little white and light purple candies. They're licorice on the inside and candy on the outside. I like them. I'm not really sure why someone who likes licorice wouldn't like this, but okay. Danish, I will admit my ignorance. I'm not too familiar with the, like, geography of Denmark. I'm sorry. I'll blame it on my poor American education. I wonder if, like, anise root or something just grows there, or if it's just a bougie business. Those are good. I should eat my breakfast. The little container makes snacking a little too easy, I will admit. So, but if you have a recommendation for another salty licorice that I might be able to source here, please let me know. I really like herbal candies, like the gumdrops that are like the spicy gumdrops. I lived with my grandma's when I was real little, because they live so close to my my school. So I kind of grew up with like old people candy. So that's kind of what I like.
Why, you're standing smack dab in the pride and joy of Rizzo's nearly natural product development sector.
There we go.
We call this fecund landscape the Purple Berry Orchard, since that's our main crop. But we also sow and grow mock apples, nanners, tea-free nuts, tarmac, and more. Rizzo's is pleased as Mock Apple Pie to offer 3 tiers of VIP tours. Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. All are available for purchase in the Nut Hut. Of course, tours of any access level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our wasp-ketos are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike.
Explain wasquito.
Pollinization by killer wasp-ketos, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasp-ketos are biologically programmed to return to the hive. They're holding
Huh? I think we might be able to do
Of course,
that somewhere.
the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Are you the groundskeeper?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted
Guy,
to 3rd
I'm
keeper of the grounds.
terrified we're
after the
gonna
last
have
one
to fight
disappeared
this
on the
guy at
job.
some point.
Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clogging last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift.
This
Now
guy.
I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
You don't find it suspicious that the last groundskeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some mosquitoes on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Oh my god, wait. Wait, no. We're not glossing over the missing groundskeeper. No one knows what happened to him?
Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
I'm gonna
I
go.
do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes.
You seem excessively happy.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
Yeah,
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
That's disconcerting. Also, I'm getting, like...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I'm also getting, like, reprogramming vibes from, like, the end of,
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
like, A Clockwork Orange or 1984. That's what the vibe is. Like, it looks like his mouth has been pulled permanently into that position. I have concerns. Rupturing host? I'm sorry, what?
Just to make you smile.
Trying to infect me with your sorrow? It's good.
Okay, so...
Never felt so damn good in my life. That's the last of them.
I'm not running into that crowd. Okay. Where's the other one? Did I vaporize the other one? That happens sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is terrifying.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Uh-huh. Oh, is that him? Okay. I guess I just didn't go far enough. Oh, that's just the butt.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
What is that? Drunk Hunter? What is going on this planet? Is that a primordial? It is. We haven't seen those in quite a while.
Here we go. Nice hit.
Guessing he is drunk on berries.
Look at us!
A rum and something. Okay. I can tell you this is not boosting my confidence in Rizzo, believe it or not.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Mm-hmm.
That was quick.
It really was, though.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Mm-hmm.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging
So
to
she
the
passed
deceased
through
actress known
here for
as
sure.
Halcyon Helen.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Mm-hmm. Sup, Carter?
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory?
Yeah.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago.
Everything is mysterious
Conveniently
here.
rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
You were right the first time. I've returned beyond the grave to exact my revenge.
Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Does the captain really bear a resemblance to your ex-wife, or are you merely commenting that they appear to be someone who has a propensity for violence?
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna. Though you do smell a bit like her, like blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else.
Interesting.
Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after.
Interesting.
She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
So, what does a botanist do for Rizzo?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
Good lord. Mosquitoes are those angry flying bugs, right?
You say angry. I say efficient. Not only can our waspitos defend themselves, but Rizzo's investments as well. They come through the orchards only during pollination cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators, which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
But if something goes wrong with the hive, the mosquitoes could get out.
Well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction. The pollination cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the waspitos swarm.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I don't know, guys. This whole place is very sus. Oh, it's a lot of discrepancy. Quite a lot to investigate here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known
There's
as
one there.
Halcyon Helen.
There's also one up here, too. Or at least I thought there was. Yeah, there's a couple.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. Kind of like those caterpillar things.
Did I hear happiness? Oh yeah, that's funny. Oh yeah, that girl.
Never felt so
It's disturbing how happy they are.
Trying to infect me.
easy.
Oh. No, we we are not doing that. Thankfully, the biomech.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Nope, past it. Oh, there.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
What the heck? Where'd it go?
We made it!
I would hope so. I wonder why there's so many drunk primordials. Can't. Let's go over here first. Some kind of fueling station, maybe? 23 mock apples. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to take out the primordial and then do the rest of our investigation. I really ran into that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, I bet. But we also need to do all of this. There we are.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I'm sure. Look at all this. Oop. Why have primordials on this planet?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, wrecked picnic. Ooh, access card. For Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. So something going on here. This. We should look through that. Can we look through this? No. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
There we go. That stuff has a decent resell, so I am a little concerned that we are going to set off like a pollination cycle.
Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
It looks as if someone used this tossball stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Oh, wow.
Bertie didn't take kindly to having his advances rebuffed by Ms. Bellamy, in other words.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Something very sus is happening here. Hello.
My last quarterly review said I had an attitude problem. Morale improvement program fixed me right up.
Launch, weapons part. The Dissident Queen Chapter 1 continued. Very nice. Good morning, everyone. Haha, are those Halcyon, Helen, and Typhon Tim I spy? Crouching in the dark like terrified sprats? A fine job you two did on my ship. Most of my crew was torn to bits by the rampaging beasts. I found you to pay you back with interest. I say we shall defer that payment, shouted Typhoon Tim, and his hand flew to his holstered automag. Ere his fingers even touched the weapon's grip, he was struck 15 times in the face by a hail of bullets from Mercer's weapons, at which point he promptly expired. Helen, cool as usual in the face of death, hefted her bottle of nearly 100% meal grub-free purple liquor and hurled it towards the villain. Her aim was as true as ever, and the projectile struck Mercer in the forehead, knocking him out so soundly he could not even utter a curse. Fine, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Fine aim, ma'am. Said a woman close to by. Once the other patrons' cheers subsided. Though I must say I'm sorry for your friend. As was I, at first, but then I witnessed what lay in the wake of the bullets. Look. As she gestured to what was left of Typhoon Tim's head, something small and black began to wriggle amongst the gore. Someone's got some very interesting fanfic there. I think we're still reading the fanfic. I don't actually know at this point. Hi, guys. Very interesting. Hope everyone's doing good today. I have no... Oh, that was a growl. What the heck? Woo! What is going on? I am trapped. That's one of these jerks. Where's the other one?
Not gonna let no one bring me down. Feels good. Feels fun.
Okay, the parasites though. Oh my goodness. Whoa! What the heck just happened? I almost died. That was all bad. Okay. I have a feeling we are, yeah. Are we in over our heads? Probably. Is that going to change how I approach this? No. But I do want to check out this pad up here. Hey, Cleverstone, welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. How are you? Oh my goodness. It's been 2 weeks since I played. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I played, and I feel like my hands are dumb. 3 weeks, yeah. Because we were gone for a week. Yeah. Got some red tea today. Almost done with breakfast. Got a few more delicious bits at the bottom here. There we go. A little concerned there that we're going in.
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
Parvati. She's so cute. I adore her. I wonder if we should go down and around to see if there's another way in. Yeah, I totally missed last week because I was sick. But isn't that how it goes when you travel sometimes? So... just want to take a little peek. There might be nothing down here, but I just want to be sure. Yeah. Alright, I guess in through the front door is the way we're going. And this is definitely a floating rock in space, so I don't think there's like a sewer in the same way. Whee!
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Okay. So I wonder what started the parasite thing. I mean, obviously it's a means for control, but like... there's definitely something else going on here. Otherwise the parasites would be used on every planet. All right, few recent appointments. Miss Ruth Bellamy, lab tour, Administrator Ludovico, product presentation. All right, cleanup request. Hello, I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to get your name yet and update the terminal. When you have a moment, could you please bring a mop to the lobby? Dr. Blossom seems to have had a rather rough night and spilled some coffee on the floor. Thank you. What in blessed corporate law is all that commotion down there? I couldn't believe the rocket fuel combination distillery mixture was scheduled for another week. Could someone please inform me as to what all the racket is about? You better have a damn good reason for interrupting my meeting with the administrator. I expect a full explanation and apology within the next 15 minutes, or people are going to start losing jobs. Interesting. Okay, so it was on the books that she was here. I mean, somebody set it up. I'm expecting us to find a very large parasite, like, I don't know, kind of like the Xeno Queen, like something like that. That's a whole 6-pack. That's kind of cute, and it's way. Alright, first of all, we're going to sell all of our junk. Okay, and then down to the bottom, because we got a lot of... woolly curds. A tobaccorn. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold on to that just because it's cool. Probably use it at some point. Some kind of cream, tea. I don't want to know what that tea is made out of. Headshot bonus. Dark matter bar. There we go. Spectrum brown. Rum and something. Oh god, the names of the stuff. Oh my gosh, we're carrying so much junk. Sorry, I have to have my ringer on in case I get called to go into the office. Okay, that looks way better. Rizzos! Like last piece of egg. That's a disconcerting sound, although it could just be sprats.
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions,
Oh, wow.
Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Isn't there anything you can do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of
What
the
is
lab.
that thing in that
Perhaps
tag?
you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Didn't see any hostiles on the way in from the entry door. You could make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not.
Okay.
We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Cleaning up the corporation's messes is a full-time job around here. And unfortunately, one that usually involves a not insignificant loss of workers' lives.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
What goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
I'll find out when I hunt through the lab, so you might as well be up front.
So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files. But will you understand the data once you've acquired it? Essentially, we research new innovations for an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed. The product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. But I'm afraid explaining
Yes,
the
ma'am?
science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding.
Wow, okay there.
Now, was there anything else?
Rude. I can take care of your problem, but you'll need to answer some questions afterwards.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
I'm not usually one to recommend senseless killing, but it might be the easier
Meow?
and safer route here.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Got it. Inside voices.
Oh, you know we gotta boop the button. Before Rizzo's was the confectionery juggernaut you know and love today, it was an above-average chemical waste management corporation. On one otherwise unremarkable day, an employee on the slurry stirring shift leaned a little too far over a chemical vat, dropping a single purple berry that had been hidden in his jacket pocket. Instead of being immediately fired for his hazardous incompetence, the employee was given an ultimatum by his supervisor: retrieve the fallen fruit and stay employed. The employee jumped into the vat, swam for the purple berry, and accidentally swallowed it. And the rest is history. After that, he was pulled from the toxic waters. The stir stated that the chemical-coated berry hadn't been half bad before falling into a toxic coma, giving his supervisor the idea to sterilize and adjust the chemical mixture for human consumption. Soon, the sour-sweet coated purple berries were more or less edible, becoming Rizzo's first mass-market product, the Purple Berry Bunch.
Yet another researcher killed in the line of duty. Who knew research and development was such a dangerous profession?
Right. Actually, we can just go ahead and get some parts, since we've been kind of repairing on the run quite a while. Memo, mind the gas canisters. Hello everyone, this is your friendly custodial staff offering a preemptive apology if the elevator hall is crowded with gas canisters. There are quite a few of them and only one of me, so I'm moving them in loads down to the utility room. Do be cautious, they're filled with a sedative potent enough to put a hungry mama raptidon out cold. Thank you for understanding. Dear esteemed colleagues, my team and I are all heading to the Grand Colonial's bar this evening for some drinking and fellowship. All real scientists are welcome to join us. You know, the ones that produce quantifiable data and theorems and don't spend their time jabbering about how this lighting on that bottle will increase customer sentiment. Cheers from some who understands that market researchers aren't real scientists. Team, as we continue our new round of research and product development, I am increasing the required safety gear for lab workers involved. As some of you know, a few recent incidents involving subjects have left workers maimed, scarred, and one worker had half their hand permanently discolored to a shade of lime green. RISR's Research and Development District Labs is expected to continuously produce revolutionary advancements in the food and beverage industry. These measures will help us further pursuit of that mission. Permanently lime green, huh? Could be cool. Could be weird. I don't know. Come on, party people. Some kind of leather bag. Interesting. I guess there's plenty of raptidons and stuff. Here's something slimy, I will say. I don't know if it's audible to you guys, but in my headphones I hear slimy things. I also hear, I think, sprats. Excuse you.
Smile, damn you! Real funny. Giving me the chuckles you are. I just want to be your friend.
Your friend? Oh God, what did I do? Aw, man. I don't know, that feat that lets you like ignore 50% of like negative effects is starting to seem really good. Kept trying to hit this and it just wasn't doing it. I guess they weren't sprats. I guess they were very just similar. Oh, that looks like a big area. New lab notes. Marketing research lab. Team, do not drink the coffee. I told Blossom we weren't crazy. Every single one of us began to have clinical insomnia, and she tells us it's because we drink too much coffee. Well, it is because of the coffee, or more so what's in the coffee. I had the janitor swap out the coffee grinds an hour later than usual this morning, and what do you know? We've been asleep all day. Those jerks in product have been messing with our supply. Don't ask me how I know. They think they're so smart because they know how molecules work. Well, they aren't the only ones that can create chemical dependency. I've got a Pavlovian prank in place for the Spectrum Brown presentation that'll cause quite the show. Dear Blossom, we're thrilled to hear the news that Rizzo's secured Halcyon Helen as a spokesperson for the new Spectrum product. Our data shows that she has favorable dispositions in many key categories, including the coveted 1834 regularly employed existential crisis demographic. We'd be happy to show her some of our product advertisements ideas. Stop immediately. I'm sending this message to both teams in the marketing and product labs. I do not know the extent of your squabbles, but it ends here. If it weren't for the incredible projection Spectrum Brown shows, we'd all be out of work after that embarrassment at the presentation. I expect more from both departments. What in the blessed corporate law is all that commotion? Okay, that's the rocket fuel note. Alright. Okay. Got a workbench. A lot of model spaceships. Just throwing that out there. Is there anything? That one I can't read. I can't crawl back there. The game is like, please don't do that. Okay, so some kind of fancy storage in there.
They've reproduced all the comforts of home. Only difference being the Byzantium elites aren't the only parasites here.
Where's he going?
Fire, damn you! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Okay. This is a very explodey sort of room. But why? That... There's even a piano down here. Look at this bougie mess. And some kind of stone skull face. Perfect. Got some... And a note. Lewis, if I may say so, your marketing people are crazy. Me and the other engineers are going to want 100 bits each to keep quiet about this. Anyway, the beds are hooked up with the equipment you requested. Should work fine, sensing when these poor product bastards are in REM sleep. Once they are, the Spectrum Brown slogan plays on repeat at a quarter of a decibel, with that recording of people being torn apart by canids on a loop in the background. Extreme morbid curiosity bids that I ask how exactly you produced a recording of so realistic a nature. Self-preservation, however, outpaces that. Just pay me so I can destroy my memories of this interaction with ample application of Spectrum. Nobody of consequence. So, it's starting to seem like, in addition to just, like, corporate negligence, like, just pranks went wrong in this workplace, and I think that's somehow really funny to me. It shouldn't be, but it really is. This is why safety and risk management exists. Maybe it's like the chunky nature of like some of the infrastructure, but it does remind me of Alien Isolation quite a bit. Like the aesthetic, like the, I don't know, the way the sound, the stairs sound, and all that stuff. So there's the elevator. Maybe we need to go up to go down, if that makes sense. Okay, Product Innovation Lab. Trial KO8 has produced moderate results. The zero-calorie sweetener produces 36% of the amount of dopamine compared to popular cigarette brands. It is possible that this is as far as we can go without introducing substances that would categorize this as a tobacco product, and we're already towing the line as it is. I'm interested in a trial with a larger set of subjects. However, our lab's resources are getting cut thanks to the new lab that's begun across the hall. Maybe we can offer it to our colleagues in the marketing lab. Show them a thing or two regarding proper science. Here we go. I apologize, but I wouldn't be doing the team justice if I didn't question the budget cuts this lab has seen. We've had to shelve 3 products and we're losing 2 more researchers. Honestly, what's being developed in the lab across the hall better be more addictive than Adrenatime. I apologize if our team's outburst at the product I apologize for our team's outburst at the product presentation. I assure you we didn't intentionally mean to scream in terror and assume the fetal position when Spectrum Brown and the slogan were unveiled. It has to be something the marketing lab did. For law's sake, they aren't even real scientists. Okay, so squabbles and the sound. Okay. Steal everything.
That's a lot more Rizzos than I ever want to see in my life.
There we go. Dispense sedative gas.
It would seem the erratic footsteps of my pacing delirious employees have ceased. So I presume the sedative works. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Capital offense. Okay. Well, that's, I guess, one way to do it. I don't want to linger down here too long, but it's a lot of Rizzos, that's for sure. Havarti was right about that.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
Dr. Blossom? Captain, we gotta hurry.
Yeah, we do. Something's going on. Yep.
Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom. You think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Possibly.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Examine the body. Loss of blood is minimal. But I'm sure I heard gunshots. There we go. Search the immediate area. I don't see any bullet casings. Whoever Dr. Blossom confronted over the intercom, they dispatched her and all four of these scientists without much resistance. Means they must be well trained, some kind of sharpshooter or adventurer.
What an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her?
5 kills in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood.
As would I. Something is off about this whole situation.
Maybe a dart? Okay, there we go. Download confirmation. Discrepancy to find additional clues. Cool. The tour. Note to self. Well, Leora, you did it again. At long last, you located a bottle of Spectrum Black hidden in a crevice of musty shelf space in the storage warehouse last night. That much closer to finally getting the Spectrum Gatling to work. What happened? You got all the way to the back to the water tower before running into a group of primals already diverting themselves with fruits of the fermented variety. One bad blackout later, and here you are, covered in primal vomit without the Spectrum Black. Get it together. What in blessed corporate law is all that commotion? Okay. Oh, wait.
What kind of monster kills all...
There we go. Hack. Lab terminal. Tests involving the parasite Eridonium gigacis? Colloquial dubbed slugs have produced astounding results. Even when compared against our most promising methods of producing a brain chemical dependency, the pheromone the slug secretes produces dopamine more efficiently than anything on record. Further tests will continue researching how much of the compound we can introduce to subjects and observe the effects. Despite our less than ideal presentation to administration, the product impressed for 2 main reasons. As mentioned before, this product will produce that boozy feel-good stimulus like no other, but more importantly, the pheromone's makeup is completely unique, which means there are no regulations surrounding its classification. The idea of a completely addictive product with 0 laws surrounding it would justify any means. And then there was like this corrupted file. Alright. Give me 1 second, I need a moment. I'm better, but I'm definitely not 100%, so... Hence the annoying throat clearing. I'm doing my best, but... There we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Well, there's the slugs. What is the... Oh, there's a door back there. Okay. Splash resistant. I guess that's part of that PPE they were talking about. I wonder what's back there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Examine the fuse box. You see a cut red wire. Likely you think it could have disrupted one of the circuits. Perhaps the door lock regulation system.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
A small framed person entered through the grate.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, you know, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
Someone small. Still not sure if I'm satisfied we cleared this place out. A lot of running around. Wait, my lunch. This has got to be one of my favorite notes on the boards. Oh, it's a fan. Oh, I saw this like shadow, I guess because I was just moving too quickly, and I was like, what on earth is that? That's disgusting. Making sure I'm being thorough. Oh, we haven't been in here yet. So they were researching something unhinged, and they were also doing pranks on each other, and I think that's really what made things start to fall apart. I really do. Oh, look at this loot that we could sell for not very much. So as I understand it, these people are just coming to work, like, kinda wasted a lot. I don't know, maybe that's just how it works. Some busted pipe here. I don't know if that's connected or... Looks like we got some, I don't know, saltunas, like anchovy style. Yeah, like in the little fillets. Okay. Just trying to be a little more thorough because, like, I've definitely missed stuff before because I've gotten, like, way too excited. Alright. So, yeah, now we're kind of getting a better look at whatever's going on with this parasite. That saw has a, like a cover on it. That's kind of cool. So I guess they were incinerating these bodies when stuff was going wrong. Now look, there's more stuff. Ooh, can I steal this? No. Dang. Got bits though. A sulfur-soaked top hat. Okay, this top hat once belonged to Captain Byzantium. Last seen on Terror on Monarch, standing much too close to the edge of the sulfur pit. This pungent accessory should serve as a reminder of the many terrible dangers found on Monarch, and a further example of why no self-respecting halcyanite would ever visit. Interesting. I wanted to steal the booster. We never did come over here. Okay. So this is the lab that I could see from the top. This is so gross. It's so gross. It's cool. Yeah. Uh-oh. See if there are any more notes. Oh, that's Bear. I was like, what the heck is that sound? But that's him. Looks like some kind of, like, centrifuge. Oh, hey, we have another terminal. We have another one of these guys. View lab notes. Our discovery. Slug lab. Finally finished our set of experiments on those parasites we harvested from the infected would-be attraction animals, and the results have been, well, what the hell am I doing? Why am I taking this tone? Who's going to see this aside from members of the research team? I barely need to mention how beyond completely phenomenal today's find has been. Not only have we discovered why Harold, the system's saddest teacup canid, had his remarkable turnaround. Frankly, I'm amazed no one realized something was awry earlier. His cage only about as large as he was. By the way, Myers, there goes your daily adreno injections theory, you buffoon. But we've also found something that will find meat to a vice presidential position in no time. Remind me to devote a bench commiserating the Rizzo's semi-industrial exploration team for giving their lives to bring back the Arandium gigasis from the Holy Caves. There we go, Holy Caves. I'll also be certain to devote an even larger bench to myself for finding the birth site of the parasites and ordering experiments to start. I've already been in talks with management about ideas for products that could utilize the parasites' joy-intensifying hormones. It's amazing that Slug hasn't looked deeper into this. We may have to see them land, but seemingly they haven't disturbed our research site. Well, their oversight is Rizzo's immense benefit. Great job, me. Okay. So the Holy Caves, huh? Or Holy Caverns? Or centrifuges. Place that had the workbench. I can't tell if I actually heard an animal sound or if that's my brain just filling in, I don't know, information. Oh, candy bar. Sorry guys. That's just... Ew. This place is a dump. It's so pink. Oh, we we saw a yeah, we saw a vending. Yep, here it is. Perfect. And then repair all. What's this? What did I pick up? Industrial shears, huh? Okay. I knew I was building up a lot of stuff. I think Parvati is a better one. Could have done this at that bench, but that's fine. Ooh. Oh, it's heavy armor. I'm gonna hold on to the uniform just in case. Shh is correct.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Okay.
What is that sound? And why am I We're about to find out.
We're just gonna stay in the grass as best we can. Where am I? Okay, we want to go this way. We need to be careful. Trying to stay low. So I think I remember there's a way. Isn't there a way to shut down the mosquitoes?
Mosquito stings have been known to cause auditory confusion before death.
No,
So
it's gotta
if you
be.
cannot understand this message, that may be why.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I thought there was like a way to summon them back. I thought something about their... I'm just ignoring it.
Feels good. Feels fun.
I'm just gonna give them like a wide breath. That's all. I'm a little entertained by the fact that the like the asset itself for the swarms.
Reminder, mosquitoes are aggressive pollinators who have been known to be extremely territorial.
I'll go with you, happiness. I can't breathe.
Oh god, that's really
Hardline
close.
discrepancy detected nearby.
Seriously?
I just wanted to make you smile.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. Okay, we gotta go inside to do this. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Does anybody remember the first X-Files movie?
Even their hives look menacing.
And, abort colonist, oh, check, okay, abort the cycle, check recent activity. The last activity recorded exceeds the system's 2-week threshold and has since been purged. Real funny. Okay, here we go. Hilda, generally when two workers get blasted out of their minds on Spectrum vodka and one of them makes a joke about how wild it would be if someone put wasps and mosquitoes together, he doesn't wake up the next day with a premonition and a couple 100,000 rabid insects on his back porch. I can appreciate a good joke as much as the next guy, but I got a message earlier today about making sure I increase quarterly yields, and it wasn't from you. If you wanted to, I don't know, bail me out sooner rather than later, I would be most obliged. Boris. Hilda, I'm putting it bluntly. This place is one bad key press away from total disaster. Earlier today, I accidentally selected the begin pollination cycle function on the terminal. The cycle disactivated. No password protection, no confirmation message, nothing. As it happened, there was a scheduled tour making its way through the orchard at about that moment. Somehow that idiot groundskeeper's exterminator mechanicals got activated, giving the mosquitoes something to sting that wasn't the tour group. Those people barely got away with their lives, and I don't think we'll be so lucky next time. My supervisor has apparently scheduled me for some kind of standard medical treatment, but when I come back, I better have a message from you apologizing for not responding to my messages and containing an immediate transfer to somewhere that isn't here. I've had enough, Morris. Hi, Hilda. I reread my last message to you, and I feel I owe you the deepest and most heartfelt apologies. I've been such an entitled boor since I received this promotion. In reality, I should have been thanking you. To oversee the day-to-day coming and going of creatures as majestic as these mosquitoes is a great honor. Congratulations on your promotion, by the way. I would have thought it mad, especially considering how central my mosquitoes were to your new position. But since that treatment, I found it difficult to stay mad about anything. Hope you enjoy Byzantium. Rum and something. Am I out of mags? What's going on here? I guess I can strip that. There we go. There we go. I didn't see this one. Sapling road discovery.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Discrepancy amplifier. Where are these canisters usually kept?
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Initiate deeper chemical analysis.
Chemical makeup of substance. 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Okay. Alright. Trying to look for like the blue mist. So something about inspect the okay. Okay. Says something about a smashed console. Alright, what am I missing? There we go. There's something over here. It's, I don't know, it's a weird little kind of plot device. I guess literally, but...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
There we go.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I'm still kind of curious about this teacup canid. I'm not gonna lie. That got in my head and... yeah. But what was I supposed to find in here? It doesn't really look like anything. Maybe she was just being nosy? Okay, so we're supposed to talk to the administrator, but... I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of bumbling around this rock over here. I'm gonna make sure that I've been thorough, because there definitely, when the prompt came up last time, there were a few more things, like investigating, like the smashed terminal, and then we still have the Rooibos to deal with. So we've been to the lab, we've been to the platform. Okay. So, the hive? The exterminator mech depot. That kind of feels like where we should be going. Is that where we're going? I don't know. Okay, potting shed. So a little bit to my left. These are more hives. Okay. I don't know if there's something we can really access on here, but it does list it as a location. Yeah, sorry guys, I normally have my phone off, but I'm on call for work today. As it goes. Okay. So nothing there. Okay, back to the rec picnic. What is this? There's a blue bit up there. I think we can at least worry less about... Yeah, I must have overlooked a blue bit inside the hive. I don't think those exterminator bots are too hard to fight, but if we don't have to, like, why would we? I don't know why this was not what I thought originally when it said electric fence. Oh, I thought there was a thing in here, but maybe not. Oh, there was something here. Scan the chemical makeup.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
Inspect the casting. Engineering. Construct a lever to remove the panel. You collect a nearby rod of metal and sliding it between the panel, push down on the panel comes free. As it falls away, you see hiding a slug logo. Concluded examination.
What did you find, Cap?
There's some foreign substance on the tool. This thing didn't originate in the orchard.
You think it could be dissidents? Or some type of rival company?
It's also likely that whoever released the Waspito was a slug employee.
It seems our meddlesome inquiries may have touched a
Ooh.
nerve.
Okay. So I don't have a high enough skill for some of the lockpicking. Okay. It also, like I said, it also said something about, like a smash. It went by so fast. So something about a smashed control panel, maybe. I think it said. I was hoping to find a way to kind of take care of all of them at once, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think if there's something else I missed. Looks like Helen did a pretty darn good job trying to figure out what happened here. There's another book, or candy bar. No, candy bar. Adreno. And this guy went out with a party, didn't he? Uh-oh. Oh. I got stuck? I am stuck. Okay, hold on. I got stuck in the ground. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Like, have we visited everything? I feel like there should be, like a like a science reason or a science means for getting rid of those mechs, but I guess not. Just seems strange. Did you hear that? That's animal sounds. By though. We don't have to go all the way back, but I do. Oh, look. Every time I think, oh, because we haven't been to the maze yet either, have we? That sounds like Spretz. Doesn't that sound like Spretz to you? The like chuffing sound? Here we go. Oh, I thought, there's something. Have we been in that greenhouse too? I think there's still more to find. Purple berry processing. Yeah, that's what I thought. There, this must be the smash panel.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading, console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
Taste the residue.
That's probably not wise, Captain. You don't know... Oh, never mind.
Chemical analysis.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Inspect the console itself. Removed, then fastened into place. Poorly.
You know you're liable to get sick doing that.
What that tells me is I haven't found everywhere. Okay. Purple berry processing. Okay. These are really good. Oh, I should let the lid open. I just can't remember if we've been in this greenhouse. Oh, okay, yeah, we have. Oh. Oh. thought they disappeared when we... I don't know. Just when I think I have it figured out. Nursery storage. We have not been here either. Oh, name person. Hello, Anna.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Good effort, I guess?
I wish you'd just said it was terrible. The pity stings worse than the shame. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
I don't think I've been an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
How'd you get your position?
Laws. You've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say.
I take it you don't intend to stay an intern?
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with.
That's fair.
I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Good luck with that.
I get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
I think I've learned enough.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
You haven't been causing any trouble in the orchards, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Considering the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys.
Oh, holy crap.
Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
So, what happens if mosquitoes get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
I found a strange substance on the processing console. That have something to do with you?
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics.
Amazing.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
That is quite convenient.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Did you jump the drink before or after you removed the console's control panel?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
I found a toxic mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings. Thoughts?
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me.
Oh, sweet summer child. You should probably just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
You see any signs of a beleaguered actor running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cannons of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
What about Spencer Woolridge?
Who?
That's showbiz.
I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
That's dark. Access inventory records. Okay, Hey, friend, good morning. We are still hunting for a killer and have gotten wrapped up in some, like, scientific turf war? I don't know. The purple berries are growing a heck of a lot faster than the automechanicals can pick them. I should be mighty perturbed by what we're wasting, but since I had that treatment, all I felt is glad about things. Goodness, this promotion was a life changer. Speaking of, but I gotta pop in and out of the laundry room today. Oh, laundry. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just, there's something about laundry that just is exhausting. Like, I'll be the first to admit, I feel like I'm pretty organized and tidy in most aspects of my life. But if I don't feel like it, I will end up just like having clean laundry basket and dirty laundry basket. And I'll end up just taking stuff out of clean stuff. I feel like I end up wearing like the same, like, I don't know, 10 outfits over and over because of that. Just like, well, the gym clothes are still on top. Might as well wear those today. So, but also, good morning. Alright, the purple, goodness, this promotion sure is a life changer. Speaking of, Rudy, I have feelings you're reading this. Caught you a couple times peering at me from behind the hedges and the like. How about you swim by my shack and we bury the hatchet? I'm a changed man since you recommended me for promotion. Got a bottle of Spectrum vodka we can share and a chapter of the brand new Halcyon Helen cereal. Knew you never liked that. I got advanced copies. Let's see. I must admit that when your old superior described you as misanthropic, law-damned, redacted, I did not expect you would ever acclaim to be to a position so many others loathed. Productivity is an all-time high, and what's more, you've not only impressed many visitors with your wonderful attitude, but you somehow seem to get along with the mosquitoes, or at least they haven't killed you yet. I would like to offer you an unprecedented reward, a one-time 15-minute break to be taken at your discretion. Well done. Oh, moving. Oh, we're hoping next year to be able to buy a house, and I swear to God, it better be the last time I move. I just don't like moving. So Jacob, got a real rhetorical question for you. Let's say rhetorically that one of the wilderness exploitation reserve keepers got drunk and thought he'd indulge in some after-hours hunting. Let's say he theoretically released our primals, and those primals theoretically proceeded to beat him to death with his own rifle, then escaped to the orchards. Obviously, I'm just worrying for the sake of worrying. But if something like that were to happen, and I'm not saying it did, especially since such screw-up could cost me my job, theoretically, Rizzo's may have tested some of their products on the primals, and these primals may have acquired a taste for Rizzo's booze that I know you have stocked in the orchards. Look, if you see any wayward primals, and I'm not saying you will, please for the love of law send me a message. I think we have found those primals. Shh. Where'd she go?
Nicely done.
Oh. That was a little disappointing, honestly. I don't know why I thought that was going to do as a favor. I thought there was going to be like another room or an office or something. Meh. Alright. The chaos on this little floating rock island, let me tell ya. So that's an orchards worker. Worker break shack. Break shack, baby, break shack. Hey, free marketeer, welcome to the stream. We are solving crimes and complaining about laundry. So basically what I've deduced is that there's scientific research going on this series of stones, because this is a gas planet. And but people are screwing around at work, and there have been stupid pranks and people getting super drunk all the time and releasing like gorillas from their enclosures, and it's been all bad. There's also some sort of experiment involving parasites and people getting a corporate prescribed attitude adjustment, I guess. Can't tell if Mr. B is watching a sci-fi or a horror. Hate when my coworkers get drunk and release space gorillas all over my planet. It's the worst, right? Like, God. No, but I think we've all worked with someone who was capable of getting drunk and releasing space gorillas. Be careful, these have wasp-skeetos in them. Cool concept. Terrible name. It's very hard to pronounce. Wasp-skeeto. Hatchet. Bury the hatchet. So I was kind of hoping that there was a way to call back all those like worker spots. We've done such a good job solving some stuff without, like, tons of gunfire. So, guess that's what I was hoping for. 'Cause it just feels clever, you know? Like, there's nothing in here. So, have we collected everything? Oh, look. Oh! Pick up exterminator automechanical. Wait, where's the automechanical? Let's take this. So where do we find the automechanical, hold on. Who's this person? Okay. Oh, a sweat-stained security access card for the Orchard Exterminator Automex console. Okay, so that's why I'm confused, because we got... Okay, so we have the card now. So, and on the map, let me show you. Automech Depot. So I assume the depot is like... Oh, wait, is it down here? This looks like an Automech depot. This looks like a terminal. Heck yeah! Recall exterminator mechs. Okay. Productivity report, yields are up 0.003. User logs. Okay, so now we can go back to the intern. Let's see. Please note that searching for archive files will subtract 5 bits from the current user's wages. A new life. 2 bits deducted from user wages. Opening a log. I've always dreamed of living in Eridanos, but the science types always said that it was impossible. The gravity will crush your bones. There's no breathable atmosphere. Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's why I've got this new groundskeeping position, and they're stuck on Terra 2. When the execs are looking to promote somebody, they don't look at the doubters. Oh, I almost forgot. The best part. This whole place is automated. Not only do I get a promotion, I also get to work less. All I need to do is make my way to the hive every so often to set the pollination cycles. Aside from that, it's just the local sprats from eating all the purple berries. Okay, so we've heard sprats, but we haven't actually seen any. Serving the family. 2 bits deducted from user wages. Well, Sandra bit the big one. Company policy says, due to our marriage contract, I've got to take her position now. Something about discouraging workers from dying on the job. So here I am. Seeing her body once they got the mosquitoes to stop stinging it ain't been great for my endomorphobia. Thinking maybe I grab a few spectrums and find somewhere to hole up until the execs think I've died or left. Thought about purple berry puzzle hedges, but I see a lot of people go in and not a lot of people go out. No clue what might be lurking in there. Wish we stayed on Terra 2. Some jerk. Okay, we haven't seen the hedges yet though. 2 bits deducted. Strange day today. Left the shack only to find a member I'd never seen before standing out front. Had his hands deep in his pockets and was looking at me with an odd, hungry kind of expression. Said he either was a slug or worked for one, which caused me no amount of confusion. Didn't have to ask for clarification because he immediately started asking me for donations to keep the orchards running. First time I'd seen a con man try to convince a shopkeep that he's actually the one minding the store. Hardly needs saying, but I took my claw rake and chased him off. Here's hoping I don't hear from that loon again. We leveled up. Okay. So what did I say? Lie has been a problem, and lockpick has been a problem. Let's get this up to 60, and I will start putting more points into lockpick. Okay. Perks. Concentrate fire. Nice. Boom headshot. Yes. Okay, so that was good. So they're all back. Okay, I feel like I can walk around a little bit more and not have to worry. So we're still missing a hedge mage thing. We need to hedge maze, not hedge mage. We also need to figure out what the hay is going on with this intern. Like, is she intentionally sabotaging stuff? She did say her mother's on the board. Maybe her mother's got her own stuff going on. I don't know. Okay. See, I can hear the sprats. We just haven't seen them. Sometimes the big map is a little difficult to read. So that's where we came in. Okay, here we are. I believe this is where Anne Summer was. Here she is.
Back again, eh? I knew you couldn't resist my charms for long. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Seems like a bunch of our exterminator automechs were on the warpath. Know anything about that?
Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automechs only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards.
Bots were shooting anything larger than mosquitoes. Must not have recalibrated targets.
Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up.
She messes up a lot.
Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards. But with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help.
There's no harm in trying to make things better. I'll talk to your boss.
Wow.
Who cares? She
Thank
blows
you
her stuff up.
so much. You do this for me, and I'll make sure to do whatever I can to make things better.
Encouraging such incompetent behavior does no one any good, Captain. A system with faulty parts will soon break down, as we see evidenced all throughout Halcyon.
That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. So, I'm supposed to talk to this Hathaway something guy. DeWitt? Have we met DeWitt? Hold on. Do we have a codex for this? Journal. That's Carter Reynolds. So where else haven't we been? hive. That's the processing place. This is very clever, like concealing your mess with all these hedges, though. Sorry, I keep fussing. I get treatment for my bad ankle, and yesterday I finally got my treatment. I had to postpone it for nonsense, but I actually used to get injections every 3 to 4 months, but I'm on a new cocktail now, and now this is the longest I've gone without an injection. It's actually been 10 months since and that's like the longest I've gone between injections in 10 years. Okay. Oh wait, do I have... Hold on. I haven't had a chance to use one of these, and
Something bumming me. That's this to yourself. You happy man. I just wanted to make you smile. Not gonna let no one join us. You'll be happy. You are. Did I hear something? Maybe. Oh yeah, that's what. I just want to be your friend. That ain't all. I just want to be. I just wanted to make you smile.
okay. Alright. I did not realize, like, just how much little stuff there was going to be to explore. And it does make me wonder how much I've missed elsewhere. Everyone's got these, like, cheesy curds in their pocket. I wonder if they're kind of like cheese puffs. You know, like the cheddar ones, like the white cheddar ones. Cheesy poof! Okay, I feel like there's something in here and I haven't figured out how to access it. Yeah, there's gotta be something in here. Besides, there's something angry in there. Yeah, there's a structure. There's gotta be a way in, right? Oh, there's something definitely mechanical in there. There we go. This looks like a thing. There we go, the puzzle hedges.
They got a hedge maze? Captain, we gotta.
Oh my gosh. This is Samuel, okay.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour! You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them.
Do you scream at every person who approaches you, or am I just special?
Don't play dumb with me. How many of you fools have I spoken to by this point? 7? 17? Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as
Actually, I have extra,
slack-jawed
yes.
as the regular Rizzo's staff. Are you not with Rizzo's?
No, I'm not.
My mistake. I'd ask what your intention was for coming here in that case, but I imagine you're not here for the Spectrum original either. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions.
You mentioned working together.
I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise. The chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen.
Halcyon's dead, but Rizzo's hasn't formally canceled the contest.
Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence.
Basically,
With the
an
Spectrum
ambulance
original
chaser,
bottle,
even
which
in
is
the future.
located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
Why would Rizzo's give one of their original products away for free?
I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and losing money. This was no doubt a desperate bid to regain some lost clout. That, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Why work for a promotion when sabotage takes half the time and a quarter of the effort?
Not familiar with that expression. Why does Forest Mills want to sue Rizzo's?
Technically, I sue not on behalf of Forest Mills, but for my own benefit. In arbitration, it might be difficult to argue that this contest is designed to slight Forest Mills. However, as it so happens, if my lawsuit takes a chunk out of their savings, then I can collect while also damaging their capital. It's a mutual win. I make millions, Rizzo's falls further from the board's good graces, and Forest Mills products look that much more valuable compared to Rizzo's trash.
Is anyone else trying to get the Spectrum original?
2 buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who has perhaps never had an original idea in her life and hopes to pass the original off as her own. Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we worked together, but she wouldn't hear of it. It must be hers alone, it seems.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand why you need my help. It's just a maze, right?
Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's has no interest in giving their property, however old, away for free.
Come on, Captain, it'll be fun. Not like they got Mantiqueens waiting around the corner or anything.
I'm glad you're feeling confident, but this maze is deadly by design. And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want anyone sneaking away with their prize. The place is mined and rife with murderous mechanicals.
Okay. Alright, I'll get your prize.
Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for the original as well.
Alright. So, we still need to find the DeWitt person. Okay, so I was right about hearing sprats. Is this just Luke?
Here we go. That's the last of them.
Okay. I'd rather just take out the drones first because I got some injury now. Don't mind if I do. It's like a fountain, but it's turned off. Boring. Spectrum blue. I don't know if we've had blue yet. I'm hoping that the whole shoot. I'm gonna talk to her.
Greetings. Have you brought your auto mechanical to the service technician lately?
Are you trying to tell me something?
Respectfully, I think there are better places to try to sell things than the middle of a hedge maze. Judging by this exchange, I presume you are not the person I was waiting here to meet.
How do you know that I'm not?
You're not covered in a layer of dirt, fertilizer, and self-loathing. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
I'm pretty sure she's hiding something. And I'm not sure I want to know what it is.
I take offense to that. I think.
Oh, I get it. You're after the prize at the center of the hedges too.
Shh, not so loud. Ah, damn it. I guess you already know. I am indeed looking for the prize. You've caught me.
So, I already... If finding the bottle won't let you go to the unveiling, why are you here?
What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market?
Now that you mentioned it, it is a little strange.
Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations.
You're not the only one looking for the original, I imagine.
No. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal.
That's about...
Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back and take the bottle the moment you turn away? Give me the original and your actions will actually matter. I can promise you that.
Alright.
Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening.
You mentioned a prior orchard contact?
I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. But the one here is either senseless or acting very well. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. Or they were found out and hurled off the side of Eridanos. It's a risk of the business.
So exactly who are you?
Nobody of consequence. Think of me
Nobody
as
of
an
consequence.
archivist. I collect that which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead.
Yes, this
It was
is
a shotgun
obsidian.
shell on a stick.
Yeah. But
Apparently
we
supposed
read a
to be
note
used like a
earlier
spear. Had a
signed
tendency
by
to
someone
ream
of
the
no
user's torso
consequence.
with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows.
All right.
I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admittedly, I'm a little wary of all the explosions I keep hearing.
All right.
Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready.
Okay.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Yeah, that means you too, Parvati. The humor, it honestly is what gives it away. Why does it say this way? I'm pretty sure it's not this way. I never did get very far in this. We've made a decent amount of progress, I think, in the main quest, but, like, I also have the 2 DLCs, so I wanted to, get into those as well. Oh, I'm having a great time. I actually am enjoying this more than I am Fallout 4. I think I like Fallout 3 more, but, it's kind of where I'm at on that, I guess.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Okay. I don't really enjoy the community building, honestly. It's kind of a drag. Yeah, I'm kind of doing just sneaky guns. Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of doing the bare minimum, I guess, to like, for like ally reasons. But, I don't know, it just really takes me out of it. Oh, I just saw a container open. Or something.
Here we go. Happiness. So damn good in my life. I just wanted to make you smile.
But like No Man's Sky, like it's a whole different gameplay, and I think it's fine. Like it makes sense because like you're, I don't know, exploring space. I've only seen gameplay of Fallout 76, but it feels a little bit like, oh, well, we made this mechanic, and I guess it makes sense for like a multiplayer online game, but it doesn't for like a solo game. It's silly. I think it should just, there should just be less dependent on your community building. That's all. It should be an option. But that's my point, is because they came out so close together, I don't know.
Watch out!
I also like being able to have like like a host of companions to pick from. There's something about that in this game where I can kind of, like, each planet engagement, I can, you know, choose the best companion without having to, like, go across, you know, halfway across the map and all this stuff. So I find Fallout is too glitchy for building. Also, I find so many exploits you need to know how to expand your base. I'm not gonna lie, my bases are nothing to look at. It's like, oh, these people need help, and it's like, here is your, like, bog standard shelter. Everyone gets bed and, for my own reasons, foot locker. Like, they just look like military barracks. This is the bare minimum. That's what you're getting, because I'm much more interested in the story. So, I mean, I'm just playing Fallout 4 in my own time. I'm streaming 3, and I guess because I loved New Vegas so much, it feels, for me, more like a true Fallout game. You too? I'm just like, everyone has food. Like, you can't complain. Just to get it over with, yeah. Like, oh, you need new turret? I'll bring you new turret. Like, we're good. It's like garbage cubes. Okay. Like, everybody's got enough water and food and electricity and stuff, but it's like, okay, well, that's what you need. Like, I have, I set aside, like, a bed and like a dresser for, like, some of the quirky, like, name things that I probably will never use, but I don't know, they're like trophies of the game. And, I've kind of held on to those, and I have the bobblehead display case, and that's pretty much what I have even for myself. Like, a mausoleum. I feel like I should have been able to. Ooh. Yeah, if I want to build something, I'll play Sims, I'll play House Flipper, you know, I'll play some, you know, we have Ark and Conan and 7 Days.
Well, we've reached the center.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ooh. Okay, also this gadget is so cool. It's like such a great, like plot device.
Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rizzo's and should not be in common use.
7 Days is a blast, and now that the 1.0 stable is out, I highly recommend it. It looks like the person who took the original didn't hide their tracks well. Congratulations, Explorer. You've reached the center of the Purpleberry Hedges. The certificate entitles you to a 5% discount on certain Rizzo products at select Rizzo's vending machines. Note that promise of discount is non-binding. Any failure to find Rizzo's vending machines accepting said discount are the responsibility of the holder, not the Rizzo's Corporation. Any attempt to force a discount or dispute the grounds of the certificate discount will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of lethal force. I think we're just gonna... Yeah, I mean, you can kind of build your characters however you want in 7 days, but I do think with the new armor system, it implies, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's definitely, let's switch back to the shoddy. it kind of gives you classes. We're not very far. We just finished our first horde night on 2 Sundays ago. But definitely I'm looking forward to assembling like the preachers. I don't know, it kind of has a little bit of a Van Helsing sort of vibe to it, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
Here we go.
Got 'em all.
Yeah, I'm using the red blips as kind of an indicator where bad guys are. So, but yeah, 7 days is a great deal of fun. I definitely recommend it. It's voxel based, so the building is a little nicer than Ark, and it's a little bit more, I would say, creative than say Conan or Valheim. So if you like a crafty survival, it's a good one. The humor is also good. There is a Fallout mod for it, and yeah, it's really obvious why. Emily the entrepreneur. All right, I like Emily's style.
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally or projectile vomiting, think you could do me a favor? I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Do you happen to have any ideas?
I guess I could try.
Great! Don't worry too much about getting it wrong. If the high rungers hate your idea, I can always just blame it on an intern. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot.
Distilled Dreams by Glacial Age. If you want to seem real uppity.
Wow, that sounds great! I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes.
I have a funny feeling you're not just here sightseeing.
Hell no! Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner? Because I sure don't.
Go ahead and take a wild guess, seeing how you're in this maze. You want to reach the center.
Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halcyon.
I'm just realizing how shabby
my
her
eyes
suit
on
looks.
the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse engineer it and make it Glacial Age's own.
So you're just gonna steal somebody else's formula? I probably should have seen this coming by now.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production.
You're not the only one seeking this product, right?
Reckon not. I've seen a couple of folks as out of place as, well, me. One's a lawyer. You can tell by the smell of cigarettes, booze, and tears. Must sense there's a lawsuit to be found with the original. On principle, I don't want him to get it. Also, ran into a woman with a funny look in her eye. Plain told me she wanted the prize so she could stick it on a shelf. Hell's the use in that. Shelf ain't gonna help nobody.
I'm not seeing where you want my help.
It's these damn puzzle hedges. I don't know what I look like, but I reckon it ain't like a scrapper. That place is fit to burst with mines and killer machines. No doubt the work of my rivals. Better no one can get to the original if they can't have it.
Isn't stealing the original to make your own project kind of dishonest?
Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration serial Lawful Labelle. Rizzo steals, Spacer's Choice steals, Auntie Cleo steals. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive.
Good luck with that.
My oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight?
I feel like you're a long way from the Glacial Age offices.
Hey, when a body hasn't contributed to her R&D team in what feels like months, she starts to pursue any leads that come her way. I tested into this job, same as anyone else, but there was a malfunction with the testing equipment during my final assessment. Makes me think that maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No matter what the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little sistis, pustules that pop, or my no muss, no fuss biodegradable bullets.
Biodegradable bullets. Love those. All the firepower, none of the evidence. None of the... Oh, but there would have been blood still, right?
What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Always figured my products were niche. That is, unpopular, unknown, and unprofitable. Nice to hear it ain't always so.
I'll see you later. Okay, we're kind of going away from the red blips. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got distracted. I think I just saved it right after talking to her. Yeah. Okay. A lot of little fiddly things over here.
Watch out, Captain!
Okay, oh, they're like... Ooh, hi! Where is it? Oh, there we go.
Roll after them.
So there's one more red blip over here. I unfortunately... good luck loading stuff today. Good luck on the move today, Mega Terranova. More picnic tables. I was hoping to get that last blip before I sign off for today. Okay, that's a dead end. Does anyone else think these, like, doors are getting shorter and shorter? Maybe that's not the way to get there. Oh, who's this? Puzzle Hedges log. The treasure may be near. I can almost smell it. Well, I could if I hadn't any sensation in my nose and mouth. I've been eating purple berries for the last day and thought at first that they were pleasant. Lately, it's been harder to work my jaw to chew them. 6 of us entered this maze under the pretense of a friendly hunt for the maze's secret, but only a fool would take that at face value. Carter's got us lost in only a few hours. When Sydney and some of the others became abrasive, I decided to be proactive. Fewer people to split the reward with. Before I shot him, Carter claimed it wasn't worth it, that the treasure could be shared. He must have been desperate indeed if he thought I would fall for the same trick twice. Whatever the case, I'm sure I'll be up and searching again. I will find the treasure or die trying. Okay. Well, we know how that worked out for him. Yes, we do. Hold on, I never use like any of my aid items, but I did see that I have a cream, maybe? There was something, maybe it was called... Level head. No. I thought I saved something that did something for headshots. Oh well, I guess we're going without, because I don't know. Alright. Too many blows to the eyes. No. So these guys all have like, what's the word I'm looking for? Parasite on them. That's making them a little weird. Just a skosh. See, look how short these little doors are. I don't think we have found everyone in here, but probably should wrap it up. The temptation! I also haven't got any, haven't received any notifications saying, hey, by the way, like, there's an anomaly nearby. I think at this point, I'm just kind of going back the way it came. So 6 people originally. 1 is dead. We've met 3. That leaves 2 more. Probably should be doing is leaving a trail of the apples I have in my inventory kind of around. To list that I have made it hard to see things from far away. I'm not sure that's how eyeballs work, but okay. Look, I'm not an eye scientist, but I'm definitely not an eye scientist. Okay, we've definitely been here. Weird place to put an arch since there's no doorway, but okay. So I expect at a certain point we'll just find more bodies. Yeah, okay. Well, this is probably good a place as any to save. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so I will be back next week with more Outer Worlds, but I should be back tomorrow with Mr. B for, let's hope, 7 days is functioning in the morning. It's not a problem with the game, it's a problem with the server, but I think we have it sorted. So 7 days tomorrow, definitely Fallout 3 in the afternoon, so a weekend of funsies. I'm not sure if we're doing anything Monday or not, but yeah, just you know, keep an eye on the Discord and stuff, and we should have something going on, or I should have something going on Monday. So, oh no, you're totally fine, friend. We're all just, oh my goodness, why is this all crazy? I'm sorry, that was like windowed weird. Okay, well that's cool. Alrighty everyone, well until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and happy sipping. Have a great day everyone.